This is the Pen Decker once again of Kong Tech Fu. Once again, reminding you guys to hit the like and subscribe so that we can satisfy the YouTube algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can go ahead and monetize this channel so that we can give back to the community, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, you heard it here. Now stay tuned and enjoy the video, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pen Decker of Kong Tech Fu, doing crypto kung fu with you all day long as we manifest our skills to bring us into financial independence. And I just want you guys to understand, let's talk about why we're here. We're here, and first and foremost, because we need to have a clear picture of what's going on. So what is going on? So let's just understand that centralized problems are not the problems of decentralized. When they talk about KYC and or know your customer, 99% of the time that is not about knowing your customer. That is about the powers that be, or the centralized authorities, knowing who you are so that they can send their three-letter friends after you. You know who they are. IRS, SEC, DOJ, Gary Gensler and crew, So I just wanted to invite you guys to my first preliminary. We have a couple of preliminaries which should be foundational tools in your arsenal. The first is MEXC. Now, MEXC is a decentralized exchange. I just told you, the problems of centralized cryptocurrency are not the problems of decentralized cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency was never meant to be centralized because Satoshi understood. The person who invented Bitcoin understood. That's why he disappeared, so that the powers that should not be did not have anyone to attack. Biden did not understand this, and he, if you remember, tried to sue Bitcoin until they told him, Mr. President, there's actually nobody to sue. It's a software. Yeah, So that's the whole point of decentralization, is to not give yourself a point of reference to be attacked. We know who they are. We know what they do. But this MEXC here, if you use my referral link down below, you will be able to benefit from getting your crypto unobstructed. This is why there was FTX, which orchestrated 3 Arrows takedown, which orchestrated, Celsius, which orchestrated all of these catastrophes that we've been seeing, because no one understands, ladies and gentlemen, there is something going on, and that something that is going on is called Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, we're not going to go all into that today, but crypto is under attack for a reason, and KYC, know your customer, is not about knowing your customer. As I said, it's about them knowing you so that they can keep crypto from you, because it does indeed have the power to catapult you into financial independence, ladies and gentlemen. And just know and understand that you cannot be stopped. The blockchain cannot be stopped. You cannot be stopped. This is why they're trying to take crypto away from you. And as long as you operate in a centralized fashion, they can take it away from you. A lot of people believe that they're going to take refuge in Bitcoin. You will not be able to take refuge in Bitcoin, okay? Because ultimately, they will take it away from you. This is why we're going to go to our second preliminary, which is, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Epic Cash, ladies and gentlemen. Epic Cash is a proof of work coin that is constructed in the spirit and by the first principles, manifesting and bringing forth the updated, modernized version of what Bitcoin was always supposed to be. It was supposed to be something that is resilient, something that cannot be attacked, something that cannot be taken away from you, something where you have full self-custody and full self-autonomy. I told you guys before, when you put your money in the bank, it is not your money. I'm going to say that again. When you put your money in the bank, it is not your money. So when they do a bail-in and take your money to pay their creditors, don't go to the bank and be like, oh, they froze my account. Oh, I can't get money out of the ATM. Oh, they won't let me get my own money. Well, it's very simple why you can't get your own money. You know why you can't get your money? Because it's not your money. If you give it to them, possession is 9/10 of the law. You need to understand that, and you need to get into the reality of who these people are. So I invite you to go here to this website, ladies and gentlemen, the DNA of Bitcoin.info, and let's test your IQ on what you think you know about Bitcoin. And I'm especially talking to all of the Bitcoin maxis. Now, hey, I love Bitcoin too. I started with Bitcoin. In my cryptocurrency journey, when I first started, the very first day I started, my first project was to make $1 off Bitcoin every day. And I started teaching myself from there. I love Bitcoin just as much as the next man. But let's face it, if anything is open, if they can physically get their hands on something, if something is public, they're only a matter of time before they take it away from you, because they don't want you to have any escape from their clutches, ladies and gentlemen. This is why Epic Cash is born, and this is why Epic Cash is truly your salvation. So I invite you to go here and to take your test on what you think you know about the DNA of Bitcoin. And with that, let's go on to the next thing, ladies and gentlemen. And the next thing in your arsenal as a central pillar of what you should be doing, to exist as a fully automated person handling your own business within a full self-autonomy of financial independence. Because if somebody can tell you no, then you're not in control. That's why Voltaire said, show me who you're not allowed to question, and I will show you your master. So if you don't want any masters, if you don't want it, because see, that's all control really means, ladies and gentlemen. Control is just a nice word for enslavement. Let's keep it real here, okay? Let's call out the emperor in the room with no clothes on. Let's stop acting and, like everything is cool. Everything is not cool. There's a war going on for your continued enslavement, which is why you're doing what you're doing, because you are literally taking the bull by the horns and you are freeing yourself through the power of your own will and the God of your understanding. This is KINESIS money, ladies and gentlemen. And KINESIS money is a way for you as your own bank to reinstall the gold standard in your life on an individual level. On a collective level, the gold standard was taken away from us way back in 1933, but it was still pretty much functional. But the last remnants of it was stripped in 1971, ladies and gentlemen, meaning ever since then, the gold was the gold was no longer backing the money. So now it's all about debt. You see what I'm saying? I went to business school and I was shocked to learn that 90% of all business is done on credit. I was like, what? Because I was used to dealing with money as a retail person. But with KINESIS money, you can put yourself as an individual and as your own bank back on the gold standard with tokenized money that is backed by gold and silver and soon to be emeralds. Money should be rewarding. It should be stable. It should be transparent. It should be better, and it should be fair, ladies and gentlemen. You can take your KINESIS money, your tokenized precious metals money, and it is good anywhere in the world. If you go to Argentina, if you go to Bangladesh, if you go to Brazil, if you go to Japan, your gold, your silver is good anywhere in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, but when you join KINESIS, they will also give you a financial advisor or counselor to help you obtain the lifestyle and to help you navigate the different ups and downs and nuances of your financial destiny, ladies and gentlemen. So now you got somebody brainstorming with you to help you materialize financial independence. It is simply awesome, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, we're going to go to the next thing, and we're going to go to one of my favorite things that has indeed been updated, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about Spritz Finance, ladies and gentlemen. And in Spritz Finance, this allows you to pay your bills with your crypto. But better yet, listen up and listen good. You should be paying your bills with your crypto, but not just any old crypto. You want to pay your bills with your crypto from the yield that you earn from your crypto. You see, the whole goal is to obtain your wealth, expand that wealth, and live off the dividends. This is what we're doing with Spritz, okay? What we're doing with Spritz is when we earn money in the drip garden, when we earn money in the drip faucet, and I'm specifically saying drip because that's the update I wanted to tell you guys about. I am simply talking about now Spritz Finance has indeed come and how should I say, let's just switch blockchains here. And as you see, you got Ethereum, you got Polygon, you got BNB chain, you got Optimism, which is a layer 2, of course, you got Arbitrum 1, which is a layer 2, and you got Avalanche C chain, of course, ladies and gentlemen. So that's awesome. So but if you're a dripper, if you're in the drip ecosystem like myself, then of course you want to use some of your stuff that you use from your garden. So now that you're paying your bills with your crypto, it doesn't even touch your base money. It's almost like you're paying your bills for free. Are you listening to me, ladies and gentlemen? And look at this. We pay with, we got Animal Farm dogs there, ladies and gentlemen. We got our regular BNB. What's this? We got drip, ladies and gentlemen. You can use your drip to pay your bills. I am not kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Also, you got Animal Farm pigs and any of your other crypto that you want to use. You got some real estate crypto here from Landshare. You can pay with that. Your SCAR tokens from Valhalla, your X-Perps, all of this great stuff. You got some XRP on the Binance Smart Chain. You can pay with that, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you're yield farming it. So there you have it, ladies and men. Now you can literally pay your bills for free if you are earning yield on your crypto through a beautiful program like the beautiful programs that we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know about you, but I myself, just yesterday, in fact, I got my Arbitrum airdrop, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they passed out $1.16 billion worth of Arbitrum tokens yesterday. And I don't know about you, but I sure got mine, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't got yours, no worries, because you got 184 days to claim your ARB token. And what is the ARB token? Well, if you don't know, Arbitrum is a layer 2 blockchain for Ethereum that is super duperly exploding right now. I mean, if you go on DeFi Llama, you go anywhere, there are literally billions and billions across CyberSquad, across GMX, across Solid Lizard, across Mycelium, across CAMELOT, across the new one, ARBIDEX, that we're going to talk about today. And it's simply exploding, ladies and gentlemen. So I got my coins, and when it was at the all-time high of $11.14, it was nearly $8,000, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. And so yeah, it's great, it's awesome, it's going on, and I advise you to go and get yours. Now, what are we going to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to talk about the ARB token, which is the native token that I just spoke about for the blockchain. We're gonna look at that, and then we are going to take refuge in some other things, ladies and gentlemen. We need a good platform for all of you out there. My cousin just asked me yesterday, how do I get into crypto? Well, the first thing you're going to need is a wallet, all right? I advise, well, I'm not advised, I suggest, I can't give any advice, but let me take this opportunity to do my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. Anything you say or hear in this video and you feel like you want to take a stab at it, you are free to do so. I invite you to use me as a template. And if you follow the instructions and if you follow the methodology that I am doing, then you will most likely, logic states that you will most likely reap the same rewards. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I invite you to use me as a template, but no one understand that it is your responsibility. So if something blows up in your face, as you know, sometimes it does happen, you know, sometimes we do lose money, but the goal is not to get in here and always win. You know, the goal and or the guideline is, as long as we win more than we lose, we are golden, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we need some reliable platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one of the first reliable platforms that we have, ladies and gentlemen, let's just go back into our decks here and let's take a look at one of the things that I mentioned. No, I hit the wrong blockchain there. We are going down to Arbitrum, ladies and gentlemen, where you're not going to pay those ridiculous Ethereum gas fees, ladies and gentlemen. So here you have it. We have Arbitrum, ladies and gentlemen, and Arbitrum is a wonderful decentralized exchange, not just for the purpose of getting crypto on the Arbitrum blockchain, but also to earn yield and to stake. You can keep it flexible, you can lock it up, and when you earn, you're going to be earning an X-Grail as well as the Grail token. And if you look here at the bottom, the Grail token right now is $870. I've seen it go as high as $4,000. And if you understand tomb forks, then you understand that when you earn crypto, you never want to sell the native token. What you want to do is you want to share the shares token of the platform, and that's Grail. So when you go here, you go to Yield Farms, ladies and gentlemen. And when you go to Yield Farms, it's going to show you a host. It's going to show you an array of LP tokens that you can accumulate and place inside here to earn Grail and X-Grail. That's right. You see it right there at the bottom. ARB, earn Grail. Let me grab my little pen here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. You see right here, that ARB that I just talked about that came out yesterday, you can now take your ARB token and your ETH and you can earn an APR of 223.81%, ladies and gentlemen, as you earn Grail. Now, if we click on this and we open this up, you see the little wheel spinning down here, and it's a little slow, granted, but you go in here and you're going to simply open up a position. And when you open up a position, you can leave it open, or you can start to add days to it. And the more days you add, as you can see down here, every time I click the plus, the lock bonus goes up. See, that's multiplied 103. And you see, as I tap this, it just continues to go up, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? Every time I tap, the days go up and the percentage goes up. So you are rewarded for that. Now, when you get your rewards, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to wait until the, 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever you lock it up. You don't have to wait that long to accumulate your rewards. You can extract your rewards anytime you like, ladies and gentlemen. So that is great. That is awesome, because all we really need is some really good projects that we can rely on, that when we wake up in the morning, there's a 99% chance that that platform is still going to be there kicking strong, because we are utilizing developers that have integrity and that want for you that which they want for themselves, which is just a viable way to make passive income, a viable way for you to utilize the principle of compound interest. No one understands that the way we've been living is depreciatory. Everything we get in money, we spend. Once we pay the rent, once we put food on the table, once we pay for the cell phone, our money is pretty much gone. We'll be lucky if we have money to go to the movies. So we want to end that, okay? We no longer want to have to sell our time for money. And in order to do that, we need another good platform here, ladies and gentlemen. And that great platform, which is also on the Arbitrum blockchain, is known as ARBIDEX. Man, I ran into ARBIDEX completely by mistake, ladies and gentlemen. I just happened to be watching a video. Excuse me, sorry. My man Crypto Gains. If you guys aren't watching Crypto Gains, that's my guy. He talks about, a lot of coins and stuff like that. But he talks about a lot of great coins. He's not necessarily a DeFi guy like I am, but you can learn a lot from him. And he indeed is financially independent of crypto. But I just happened to be watching one of his videos, and I saw something in the bottom right of the screen as he was talking and doing his antics as usual. And I saw this. I didn't see this. I just saw the word itself. I just saw the word down in the corner on another screen. And I'm like that little kid. I'm like that nosy little kid, that asks too many questions. That be in the class like, why this? Why you doing that? What's going on? I'm like that little kid that destroys magic shows and say, oh, all you did was put the bird over here. But I looked at that and I investigated. And when I investigated, oh boy, did I find a gem or did I find a gem? This ARBIDEX right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. I gotta get I gotta get the right music for you guys, because this truly deserves some cool and ominous music. This is ARBIDEX, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is what DeFi is supposed to be. Madrid 22 is a developer. This guy is awesome. This guy is speaking my language. He is full of integrity. He is full of dignity. And you might even say he's benevolent. He's a devout, religious practitioner. But yeah, the only DEX giving its swap fees back to users in blue chips, ladies and gentlemen. Safe, fast, fun, and embrace the ape, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, we embracing the ape over here. I am going so hard on this. It's kind of like when you're doing base jumping and you just jump off the mountain head first and you don't care, man. You just going down the goddamn mountain because you know that when you spread your wings, you are just going to float away, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, I am going 1,000% hard on this, 10,000% hard on this, 1,000,000% hard on this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is supremely awesome. We go in here. Now, if you see up here, this ARX token is $9. It fluctuates between $9 and $12, but they look at the TVL, ladies and gentlemen. It has $106.1 million in the TVL. I told you guys, as long as the TVL is healthy, you ain't got to worry about getting paid. Now, when the TVL goes down to $5, you might want to jump out and get that last little $5. But no. This is 106 million. It was 117 before they went down because people saw how awesome this is. But you go in here, ladies and gentlemen, with your Arbitrum, and you go in here and you get your tokens that you need to provide liquidity to the platform. All right? And as you provide liquidity to the platform, ladies and gentlemen, you go over here. This is just your swapper to get your single tokens, okay? Because when you go over here to the farm, you're going to see that you're going to need these two tokens together, ARX and USDC. You see, I got a little bit in there right now. And then you got this one, ETH and USDC. APR 24.91. You're going to earn our ARX and wrapped ETH. Plus, you're going to earn the swap fees, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. I'm just loving this. USDT, USDC. Let's look at the APR, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a stable coin. And you guys know what stable coin means? What a stable coin means? It means no impermanent loss. No impermanent loss. No impermanent loss, which means you cannot lose money. You can only make money. I hope you guys are hearing me. I hope you are feeling me, because I am telling you, this is the road to your financial independence. Not your keys, not your crypto. Take charge of your own destiny. Down here, wrap BTC and USDC. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. All of these farms, you can just go in here and stuff this thing and sit back and collect your money, ladies and gentlemen. So you literally get to decide how much money you make. You put $20 in here, you're going to get $20 worth of reward. You put $2,000 in here, you're going to get $2,000 worth of reward. You put $20,000 in here, you get $20,000 of reward. You hear what I'm saying? You determine how much money you make. Go over here to earn, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the staking aspect. You go in here, you can do flexible, where you're not locking your money up. But if you do locked, then your APR is going to soar into the thousands. Locked APY up to 9,146.66. That's insane, ladies and gentlemen. If you keep it flexible, you're still going to get 426.84%. I told you, number one, if you put your money in the bank, it's not your money. Number two, if they give you any interest at all, you know what the standard is? 0.23%, which is nothing. Why put your money in a place where it's not really your money and they can tell you no if they don't want you to have it, or better yet, send some three-letter people after you if you got too much money in there, when you can come over here, ladies and gentlemen, and get 426% with on-hand liquidity, meaning you can put your hands on this money any time of the day or night. You can wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and say, oh, I need $800 for this and that so I can put it into Spritz Finance and pay my bills with my crypto, and you can do it. Nobody's going to tell you no. This is what on-hand liquidity means, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go down here. It gets better. Oh, yes, it does. Earn wrapped Bitcoin. That's right. You heard me. Earn wrapped Bitcoin. All you got to do is stake your ARX. And the more ARX you stake, the more Bitcoin you get. Down here, earn wrapped ETH. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, now you have a generator to earn Ethereum. It doesn't matter if it's on an Arbitrum blockchain. You could switch it over to the Ethereum blockchain anytime you want. You could switch it over to the Polygon blockchain anytime you want. You could switch it over to the Binance Smart Chain anytime you want, ladies and gentlemen. This is total freedom. This is what I'm talking about. Earn USDC. Stablecoin. Stablecoin. Stable. Every time you get a USDC, that's $1. And it'll always be $1. That's why it's called stable. Earn ARB, the native token that just came out yesterday. Earn ARB, I told you it had an all-time high of $11.14. It's down to less than $2 right now. But once the hype dies down, once everybody calms down and stops selling their ARB, I got a great feeling, because you see, ARB just isn't any other token in the blockchain. Blockchains have many tokens. They have 10. Some of them have hundreds of coins in the blockchain, right? Maybe I'll use this one, maybe I'll use that one. But with this, understand, ARB is the native token of the blockchain. Arbitrum never had, until yesterday, a native token for governance of the blockchain. All right? Now, one thing you also need to understand about ARB, ladies and gentlemen, is that usually the native token of a blockchain pays the gas fees for that blockchain. Like if you're on the Binance Smart Chain, of course you need BNB. If you're on a Tron, blockchain, you're going to need Tron. If you're on the Ethereum blockchain, you're going to need ETH, right? Okay, right. However, here on Arbitrum, this ARB token, which is indeed the native token, will not, I repeat, will not pay for the gas fees of your transactions. Ethereum has been used since its inception, and it will continue to be used. That's just a little, for your information type of thing going on there, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we pretty much covered everything that we're going to do today, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, this is Kung Tech Fu, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, for 12 years. You can go back into my channel and you can see I've been doing this thing quite some time. And I've always been here to either show you guys some good reviews on tech or how to run custom software on your phone. But as I explained, the vendors and the manufacturers collaborated together to make it, really, how should I say, a Pyrrhic victory, where you can root your phone, but you can win, but it costs you too much to win because you lose features and some basic stuff, and they just made it really not fun anymore. So that's why I switched this channel to crypto. That's why I'm teaching you guys about crypto, because understand what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason why they call it the fourth industrial revolution, and they also say, if you listen, this is the last transfer of human wealth, ladies and gentlemen, meaning not only will you be locked into perpetual poverty once the CBDCs combined with the Sesame Credit social credit score system take hold of you if you are dependent upon that. Not only will you be compromised, but everyone that depends on you, and your children and your children's children and your children's 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 down the line. This will be a multi-generational curse if you do not place yourself in position now, and there's no reason why you can't. Okay? So get up and go. Know and understand that you have the power and you cannot be stopped. The blockchain was constructed to be centralized resistant. That means these globalists cannot stop you. They can do whatever they want to centralize cryptocurrency, but you're in DeFi, and that means you simply cannot be stopped, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, I give you ARBIDEX, my greatest project right now, along with Epic Cash, another central pillar one, along with the drip ecosystem, going over to the drip faucet, and you can go into Animal Farm, and just go ahead and do your thing, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned, because next time we're going to talk about 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 really great tomb forks that is going to astronomically catapult you into the stratosphere, because just one of them can make you financially independent. How about 3? Yeah, we're doing it like that, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned and stay in contact with the Pendecker. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go now. You sit back and you marinate on this, and I'm going to come right at you with another boombastic banger so that you can be the rightful master of yourself and your financial destiny. One love.